So this is the top-down view of Scorched Enclave. And now we're going to bring in an overlay and add a couple more indicators for the cliffs entry and the bunkers extraction. Your entry points are cliffs, bunkers, and cemetery, and I believe the overwhelming favorite for the players is to enter at the cemetery. The main reason being is for the cliffs you have an extraction that is timed to the south, which leads to a lot of fighting, and the bunkers extraction is way off the map. Now we're going to bring in a different overlay, and I'm going to turn it sideways so that we can explain all the icons in the same manner as we saw the first overlay. So first, let's talk about Gacha Boxes. They can spawn in 3 different locations. One of them will spawn either here, here, or here. And I want to run you to a building where we can talk about the exact location of them. Give me 23 seconds. I'm going to take an immediate right, go through the cliff area. This is 3 times speed over to the building that we want to use as a reference to show you where the Gacha Boxes and some other things are. Notice all the heavy fighting here. It's referenced on the map. I'll show you in just a second. These buildings are where Gacha Box 2 and 3 locations are. And here's where Gacha Box 1 would be. So this is the path we took off the edge of the cliff onto the building, purchased on the edge there, and I pointed out Gacha Boxes 2 and 3 to you, and then we went down the stairs and I pointed out Gacha Box 1, right? Okay, so if you're looking for Pyro Revealed, you can find him here, here, and here. Target Locked is here. Enclave Strike is here. Payback is here. Memento Part 2 and Unraveled Eruscan Mysteries are going to be in the loot boxes in these locations. So the heaviest fighting you'll find in the red areas that are marked on the map. And this is a room where you have to enter the code to enter the door. Lots of great loot, but it is super risky to go in there with all that heavy fighting around you. So in case you guys aren't familiar with what's in a Gacha Box, I would certainly recommend, if you're running this map, get the Gacha Boxes. They're not too terribly difficult to find. And here's an example of what's inside. So I like looking at this map this way, but I'm going to show it to you in a portrait mode in case you prefer it that way. So although these maps are on Discord, there's a good chance you don't have access to it or that you're not looking at Discord for it. So take a screenshot of this one or the previous one. So that's everything I have to say about Scorched Enclave. We'll talk to you soon.